Okay, Jason Appy is back with his full forecast. And Jason, for all the viewers that were here before the break, you said one storm, two different kind of angles here.
Yeah, two types of weather. So you got snow and rain. You could go to bed tonight in southern Maine and then wake up tomorrow and it's already gone. That's how fast this storm is going to move through. Right now it's not raining for the most part, just starting to get into Kittery. But heading down to our southwest, here is the meat of the storm. Southern New England, a little bit over towards Vermont, northern New England, in the mid-Atlantic, and all of that green and white is going to come our way. So if you are out late tonight, got to talk precip types. I'm not expecting a lot in the way of sleet and freezing rain. However, if you're driving from up north down south and you hit that freezing rain and sleet layer, once again, this is all less than 32, but you hit that little bit of that warmer wedge of air, and you're going to have some problems. Okay, so you got to watch out. You don't want to slam on the brakes if you hit a little patch of sleet or freezing rain. You want to take your foot off the accelerator and slow down. Okay, now most of us are going to see the rain and the snow, not a lot of frozen precip as far as the freezing rain and sleet goes, but nevertheless, it is going to be a factor. See some of that popping up here north of Augusta. That's that kind of pink shade, but it's snow, western mountains, rain down to the south on the sweeping radar, and these heavier bands that you see are going to start to move into North Shore right now. Eventually, those are going to push north. So as far as snowfall amounts, Fort Kent, get the ruler out, close to 4 inches. Bangor, none. Jackman, about ½ an inch. So it really depends where you are as far as the snow coming down from the sky. Now, in the hour by midnight, notice what happens here in York County. You're in yellow, so that means heavy rain, onshore flow. And there's not a lot of cold air like with the last system. We had enough cold air. This is going to be a big-time rain winds here. Snow up in the Boundary Plateau, Northern Highlands, and then that rain just rips out of here. By 6 in the morning, it's done raining in Portland, Sanford, Freiburg, Portsmouth. Raining heavily in Bangor at that time, Millinocket, and this rain changes over from snow to rain in Caribou. By middle of the day at noon, it's almost done the entire state, except up really well up north in North Woods. 4 to 6 inches here, heading up north and west, 2 to 4 south of that, and a lot of this 2 to 4 gets washed away. Heavy rain, and then high wind where the red is, down east coastline. That's where you're going to have the wind gusts 50 to 60 miles an hour with coastal flooding. Astronomical high tide tomorrow around 10:30 in the morning. So this wind-driven kind of inland coastal inundation we're going to have in the overnight is going to peak at the worst time at high tide, where you see these wind gusts here due south coming up Monday morning. So bumpy morning, even if the rain is stopping in Sanford at 5 o'clock in the morning, still very windy, but the 62-mile-an-hour wind gust just evaporates. It goes away very quickly. So power outages, I'm not expecting a whole lot. However, I've got it right around overnight from a low to a moderate range, 35 to 60, even for a couple hours or so, is going to cause some problems along the coastline. Gale warning is up. That is for obviously the big storm coming through into tonight and tomorrow morning. Storm warning is up for the down east coastline. We'll have that storm end very quickly. Very fast mover. Not going to hang around for Monday. And then we clear out and cool off Tuesday into Wednesday. And then the next system comes through Friday and late. Right now, I'm being optimistic about the weekend that's another fast-moving storm. And around here, most of us like fast movers. Might as well get it over with, get it done, and then we can start to clean up instead of have them linger for, hours or days.
Right, and I know that's when we've really run into those power outage problems, when it's just those storms just sit over our state. Luckily, not the case.
This one's going to move about as fast as the storm can move through here.
I guess we will take it because, as you know, the winter storm season is only just beginning,
yes,
Jason.
Sir.
All right, thank you.